Well, good morning, my YouTube friends. Guys, I had a gentleman, Waze Coatings, brought it to my attention that these pink wires go to the windows motors. So, is what I did. I come back out here after he brought that to my attention, and I looked, and guess what? He's right. So these pink wires go to the, but see, the windows go up and down, everything like that, so I don't know what's going on. So this must be a loop for that. But anyhow, I don't know why they put that switch in there or those relays in there, and I don't care because they're going. I'm gonna hook the wires back up there to be. But let me show you what he was telling me, so that way you can see what's going on. Alrighty, so here we go. You see that wires right there, the pink wires, they go into the plug. The plug comes up and it goes all the way around to the fuse box and stuff, right? Well, if you look down here and you see that plug right there, see where all the wires down there? They all go into the door. So they all go right here into here. It goes into the window motors. So, therefore, I don't know what they were using this for, unless the window motor stopped working or something, or the switch stopped working, which I put new switches in there, so that might be why they worked for me. I don't know. But I'm gonna hook all these wires and everything back up. So thumbs up to Waze Coatings. Get over there and check him out. I checked him out a little bit. Seems like he's got a pretty cool channel. He's building a 302 right now, I believe. So get over there and check him out. Give him a thumbs up. Tell him I sent you over there. You know, and the bad part about it, guys, I should know this. But hey, it is what it is. So hey, Waze Coating, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, you know, chiming in and letting me know what they were. But you was right, buddy. All right, let me bring you guys back. I got some looking around to do. All righty, so we're back at it again. So anyhow, I'm gonna unplug this right here so that way I can work with these wires a little bit better. But yeah, you know, Strog's Adventures, he made a comment about these guys weren't real car guys. No, they probably hack everything they do in life. Because I think he was making fun of the wiring nuts. Yeah, that's professional. So, you know, but it was just, it was a couple kids. They were trying to transform this into a race car. What it had to do with the windows, I don't know. Maybe to roll them up without push. I don't know. I'm guessing that the switch was bad or something like that. But I did put new switches when I put the panels on. So anyhow, I'm gonna have to wire these back together and hopefully do it right. I can't find my dag solder gun, or I'd solder these back together, but I can't find it. So we'll see what we're gonna do here. But we're not going to use wire nuts. Oh, you got to love it, man. Got to love it. But that's why people charge so much when they got to work after other people, man, because they don't know what they're getting into, and I don't blame them. So anyhow, I'm going to unplug this plug from here so I can pull the wires down so I can go ahead and fix these right. All right, guys, I'll bring you back here in a few minutes. All righty then. So I went ahead and I connected all the wires. Get some light down here. And I plugged everything in up here. So I'm gonna check and see if the window works. Let me turn the ignition on. Fuel pump works. And let's go right here. And this is window. It's up. It's down. So yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. So we have window, we have power. Fuel pump still works. Let me get this around here and tape this up. Let me see. There we go. So let's get this up here. Get around there. You can see my fancy wire job there. Yeah. Made me some wire strippers and my clamper. Yeah, baby. And this right here is what I used. It's what I have. So I'm gonna tape everything up, make it look pretty, and I'll bring you back. And with the magic video, bam. So yeah, so I got this up there. I got it connected where it's supposed to be connected. Runs across. So all that's good. Got it in the door. Everything through there. These wires right here, I'm gonna tape up. I'm gonna pull this down off of this. pull these out, pop this down, and retape this where they had it all cut up. Took all the tape off so they could find wires that they didn't even need. This right here is the speaker wire that goes up top on the dash. So hey, we're getting somewhere. So let me get this pushed out, and then I will get this taped up, and I'll bring you back. All right, so I went ahead and got this taped up right here. So I just taped it to right here for right now, so that way I can make sure I can move wires which way I need to move them. So I got this, put this in there, got it all pushed back up in there good. So I gotta put this back up in here and see where we can go from there. Yeah, so this is so much fun. Aren't you guys glad that I'm taking you along with me on this ride? It's okay, man. Once we get it running, I'll take you for a ride. How's that? Huh? All right, let me get this buttoned up a little bit better here, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I got the wires, I got everything plugged in here, you know, taped up. It goes right here. So these wires go back this way. So that's what plugs into part of the harness. It goes over to the fuse box in the, oops, let me put it on here. So yeah, these are the plugs right here. These plugs go into the, go into the harness here. This gray plug and this green plug. And then the ECM unit goes up in here. Up in there, so right there. But I got a problem because this sits in a cased in area up there, a piece of plastic there, and there's a tune on this computer. Let me turn this around. And the tune sticks out there in the back. So, you know, I mean, whatever they tune this to, it really doesn't go to this engine because I changed the engine. But the car does run, you know, but I haven't tried to drive it or anything, so I don't know any of that about it. So my question is can I just unplug the tune? Because I'm really not going to need it. And if I do need it, I'm sure I'll go with a different type of tune, you know. So that's the question of the day. And I can look it up and find out what's going on, you know. But this is this takes a A9P computer. I think that's what that's there for. And this computer is a A9P. So I'm sure I can get another computer, or can I just take the tune out of this one? I know this thing works, so I really hate to change it, you know. So we're gonna figure this out, guys. We're gonna figure this out. But we got some of the wiring done today, and I'm pretty happy. Yes, I am. So let me see what else I'm gonna be doing here, and I will bring you back. The computer is definitely gonna be, I mean, I don't need the tune, so I can take the tune out of the computer, so that's not a problem. The ECM unit, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm probably gonna take that tune out, because I can always change this if I need to, you know. So this ain't really no big deal because it's just stuck in the kick panel here. All these wires and everything I wanted to get done before I put the dash cover back in. And make sure everything, all this was good, and make sure all the wires weren't cut or nothing like that. And so far we're good. So let me try to get some stuff together here, and I will bring you back. All right, so I got the computer up in there, and it's in there pretty much all the way. There's just a little bit more it's got to go up in there. So maybe I can go ahead, maybe it will fit in there with that tune. So far so good, you know. I mean, still got to hook these two wires back up. It's not a problem. And get this done. So let me do a little research on this, because if I don't have to take the tune out of it, then, because later, sooner or later, the computer will recognize what's going on. Once I start, you know, moving the car, driving the car and running the car, the computer will realize what's going on. So hopefully that's my wishful thinking, you know. And if not, then we just have to pull the computer back out. I just like to get all this done and taken care of before I put this dash back together and, you know, work on the floor. So anyhow, let me do a little check out here and see what's going on. I'll bring you back. All right, so I took the little tuner out and put the ECM unit up there where it belongs for right now. So it'll go back up in there more. To get it up in there all the way, I just got it set up in there right now. It will go up in there with the tune in there. I just wanted to see the difference. So I'll take that little tuner. I need to find out what tuner that is, because I'm not sure exactly. There it is. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But we got somewhere a little bit farther today. I'm gonna get some sound deadener. And I was kind of wondering what you guys used in your cars, if you've ever used it. I'm gonna take all this out. That'll come out pretty good. It's pretty much dry enough where it'll start coming out. So it shouldn't be too hard to take out. So I'll take all this out. Put me some good, some new deadener in there. So I think I'm gonna do all this before I do the dash. It looks like this is gonna come out pretty easy. Hopefully. Just got a little screwdriver here, taking it out. So it's brittle. It's brittle. Yeah, I got my baggie up there. Good place to have it, huh? So, anyhow, I'm gonna go back in my office and I am going to finish this video. I just wanted to bring you along and let you guys know what's going on, what I'm doing. So, and like I said, I took that tune out for now. I don't know, what they had or what they've done, or with the wire and stuff like that, but I do know the engine that's in the car now is completely stock. It's got the stock intake and everything on it. It does have the 70mm throttle body on it though, which I'm gonna probably put the stock one back on it. It was damaged, so that's why I put the 70 on there. So we will see what happens in due time. But this stuff right here looks like it's gonna come off pretty easy in here, so I'm gonna get some deadener. They got some real expensive sound deadener, and they got some real cheap stuff. I don't think I need anything fancy, as long as it's the same thickness as the old stuff, right? So, all right, guys, let me turn this around. I'll be back in my office next time you see me, and get this video finished up. I'm back in the office, boys and girls. But anyhow, so I got a little bit accomplished today. I got things figured out. Yeah, it's moving along, slowly but surely, but at least we're going in the right direction anyhow. So I got it now where I can put the ECM unit up into where it's supposed to go, where it belongs. We can push all the wires up in there. There's a couple things that I've got to look through and salvage and get the right stuff, like the little cover that goes over the wires on the ECM unit, stuff like that. That little tune that they have, I'm going to check out and see exactly what that is, but I'm pretty sure that once I start the car, the computer will relearn itself. I'm pretty sure of that. I've been through this before, but it didn't have a tune on it. So this time it's got a tune on it. I pulled that out and shoved it back up in there. I'll keep the tune in case I have to throw it back on there. I do have a 70mm throttle body on there, which I'm taking that back off and putting the stock one back on there. As soon as I go get another stock one, I think I got one at the yard. So yeah, we're just one step at a time, baby. One step at a time. But I'm pretty happy with what we got accomplished so far the last couple days. I'll be out there working at it again probably a little bit later on. I got some stuff I got to do, some errands I got to do, go check on my dad, make sure everything's cool. And I got to go to the junkyard, and I have to go to see the lady and make sure that all my paperwork and everything's filled out. Then I go back to the city. He's got to sign my state, and then I got to ship everything off to the state so that way I can get the state license for the junkyard. Once I get that, then we will move forward with that as well. Like I said, I got a lot going on, and 2020 is going to be an awesome year. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an awesome. We're going to make it awesome. How's that? All right. Look, guys, I appreciate you watching, taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much, and I will talk with you all soon. Have a great rest of your day, no matter what time of day it is.